It's happened to me again. I've got two guitars that have just arrived this weekend. I call it compound gas. Let's have a look. Now, I think it's quite an exciting thing. I've not seen one before. I genuinely didn't know I was going to get this one. That butter knife of joy is struggling. Hello, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the Guitaristas. So do you ever get that thing where you're gassing for something, you know, for days, weeks, sometimes months? You know, there's a piece of gear that you want to acquire, you fancy, you're gassing for it, and you're fighting off the urge. You're fighting off the urge to get it, and then, you know, obviously, eventually you give in and you buy it. And then immediately you want to buy something else. It's happened to me again. Last week, I finally gave in and bought the Fender Vibro Champ, didn't I? Which we reviewed last week. It was about gas last week, wasn't it? Here are two guitars that I've bought since then. I don't know what it is. I call it compound gas, where I think that release, that release of gas, acquiring that thing, hey, let's buy something else. It seems to happen to me. Not very long ago, do you remember I went to Romford and I ended up coming home with that beautiful 1972 Les Paul Custom. A few of you have asked, I shall get that out soon and we'll have a bit of a play of that. But anyway, I got home with that. It was a big purchase, that. Big deal. The next day, I'm looking at 70s Les Paul Deluxes online. I'm thinking, I should get one of them. What's wrong with me? Yeah. Please send help. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. I thought it was funny. I'm just going to get that out of the way for a minute. So look, I've got two guitars that have just arrived this weekend. I've got some interesting stuff to talk to you about as well after we've had a look at these. But right now, I'm going to shut the fuck up. Open these boxes. Where's me butter knife? It's here. I'm going to open these boxes. We'll have a nose and have a look and see what they are, and then we'll come back and I've got some news. I've got some news. So there you go. Timestamps are in the description box. So skip forward if you want. If you want to hear what exciting news I've got and not actually bother waiting to see what the guitars are, suit yourself. If, however, you've got a little bit of time on your hands, go and put the kettle on, make yourself a nice beverage, get some nibbles and come back, because it's going to take a while all the same, isn't it? So, yeah, let's get stuck in. Right, we'll start with this one. It's from Gear for Music, if you can tell by the box. Maybe if you're from Europe. They're based in York, in England, and throughout Europe, I believe. I don't know. I don't know much about them. It's not sponsored, you know that. This video's not sponsored. None of my videos are sponsored. I bought this guitar with my own money. So I'm getting on with it, and I wasn't even aware that I was actually getting on with the unboxing. I was talking as usual. So, shall we see what it is? What do you reckon it is? Can you guess? Let's have a look. Oh, you can't see that. Now you can. Now you can. It says Hartwood. Are you familiar with the brand Hartwood? I believe it's a Gear for Music own brand. And I think it's quite an exciting thing. I've not seen one before. we could be bitterly disappointed. But I think this is going to be quite exciting. I won't tell you why, no. We'll have a look and see. See if you agree. All packaging. It's not really about the unboxing this, you realise. It's just about, it's about seeing the guitars for the first time for me. That's why I do it. I don't do it because I think people like to see boxes being opened. It's just a nice way to introduce the guitar to us, me included. What's this? So that's a, ooh, it's a cheap shit lead, and oh, it's got a spring. Would indicate a whammy bar, wouldn't it? I want such a tease, aren't I? Right, let's get it out. Come on, let's get it out. See the mess I've made. Look. Oh. Right, I've got to calm down and take it in because I'm seeing this for the first time as well. Ooh. Oh. It's a Hartwood charger with vibrato. Obviously, that's what the spring's for. It comes without the spring in, look. And this took my fancy because, well, look, it's original. It's an original design. I mean, it's an original design. But also, it was only £249. So it's a budget guitar. Original, I thought it looked pretty cool. I think it does look pretty cool. It's also got a set neck and a roasted maple neck. It's got some specs. It's got locking tuners. Look. It's quite heavy. We'll review it next week probably, or the week after, or in the next couple of weeks. But I thought they've got a range of these. Again, I should say, I think this is a Gear for Music own brand. Let me know if I'm wrong, someone. But I think it looks cool. It's original, and you don't often see that for £249. Do you? Looks kind of like a boutique guitar, doesn't it? I mean, I know what it might, I'm saying it might be rubbish. Don't feel it. It's got got a nice big old chunky frets. Look, proper, bloody hell, what's that? 3-for-5 ply binding on the neck and round the headstock. This thing, and it's got this, like a proper original roller bridge. Well, I never. So I thought, we'll have a look at this, see what it's like. They've got quite a range, different models, different original models as well. So that's the first one. It's a Hartwood charger, cigar burst. There you go. Got a chunky neck as well. This could be fun. This could be fun. Couldn't resist doing that, they offend me. There, look, yeah, cool, look. Hope you can see that all properly. Well, well, well. Right, that's number one. coming up in a couple of weeks' time, we'll review this properly. See what it's like. Yeah. All right, I'm going to clear this mess up and we'll get that old big old one up here and see what that is. Now this one, I genuinely didn't know I was going to get this one. The other one, I'd had my eye on that for a month actually, I think. So it was just a matter of when, really. This one, spur of the moment. Based on, well, desirability and price. I wonder if anyone, if you're in the UK, look, it's from Guitar. Anyone guess? Yeah, proper discount. Okay, let's open it. It's got, oh dear, that butter knife of joy is struggling. Here we go. Yeah. Hey. Ooh. You can't see it. I'm just looking on all the cameras. None of you can see what I can see. Ooh. So I'll try and keep it as a surprise for as long as possible. I'm going to speed this bit up though, aren't I? Oh fuck, it's heavy. It is really heavy, this. It's massive. Look, it's a Epiphone. Ha ha. Oh, it's got a hard case. I mean, obviously I knew it would have a hard case because I bought it. So that was fully expected. But I'm just trying to build up the suspense. Do you know, it's a big old case. Well, let's have a look at what I've gone and done now. It's so big, it's out of the shots even. Here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, can you see that? Okay. Right, let's stop mucking about, I'll get it out. It's one of these. It's the, let's get this right, Shinichi Ubicata signature Epiphone. Let's get the case out of the way. So over on the Guitaristas TV channel, there's the address if you don't know where that is. There's a forum and it's a place where you can share pics and news and stuff. And there's a thread on there called Deals and Steals or something like that. And one of my friends over there posted that Guitar in the UK was selling these off, massive discount. So this Shinichi Ubicata, that's right, isn't it? Hang on, look at my notes. Yeah, I got it right. Shinichi Ubicata, Japanese guitarist from a band called Garden. More of that another time when we review it. But signature ES355 this. Hang on, let's get these bloody things off. £1,299 the retail price of this. And $799 Guitar are selling off for. $799 for this. And I can tell you now, in case you're interested, it's got Gibson pickups in it. 57 Classics, these are. It's got an ebony fingerboard. And blah, blah, blah. We're going to review it another time and go through it. It hasn't got the Gibson headstock, but it's got, you know, proper Grover tuners. So it's kind of like a proper, it's a £1,299 is too expensive, probably. I wouldn't have paid £1,299 for it. I looked at it and I thought, well, that's an interesting guitar. I'd quite like that. But when I saw that Guitar were selling them for $799, it was get in. The other thing is, this is the ebony one, which I fancied. They do it in an olive green and a cherry. So, they had quite a lot. So, and what I do see now is that some other retailers in the UK are dumping the prices as well. As soon as someone does it, everyone has to. Anderton's this morning still had them on at $12.99. So did PMT. This means nothing to you if you're in the States, sorry, but you know, worth checking out what they're going for over there, because I think it was a very popular model when it was launched, and I think it's been out a while now, and presumably the second, you know, manufacturer run or whatever, the second drop, let's call it, there's loads of them, and people aren't paying $12.99 for them, so get a bargain. $799 Gibson pickups, hard case. Hang on, let's look at the hard case, because these are the things that everyone that sticks up for Epiphone's ridiculous pricing strategy, you know, harks on about. Oh, it's got Gibson pickups, it's got a hard case, it's got ebony, that's why it justifies the price. Well, I think for $799, look, here's the case. I think that's Shinichi. Looks a bit like the Mighty Boosh to me. I'm going to try and. Sorry, it's a bit haphazard today, but these things generally are. So I'm just going to have a look in there and. Excuse me a minute. Cool. I'll tell you what. Let's get the guitar out of the way for a second. Lovely plush blue case. No, there's nothing in there, just the normal stickers. But there you go. What a cracking. This is a ES355, but I think they're the same size as 335, 345. These cases are 150 quid, aren't they? So that's what all the Epiphone fanboys will go on about. What great value, hard case, Gibson pickups, ebony fingerboard. It is, that's what it says it is. Not especially dark, but it says ebony. Probably CTS. I don't know, we'll review it in a week or so. $799, I had to take a look, didn't I? I had to. There you go. Next, two handsome looking guitars. I hope you'll agree. There's a bit of originality going on here, isn't there? Especially with the Hartwood. Really looking forward to seeing what that plays and sounds like. And the Shinichi, did you notice diamond F holes, a la Dave Grohl? Diamond holes, they're not F-shaped, they're diamond holes. So, yeah, looking forward to reviewing these. That's coming up in the coming weeks. I haven't got time to plug them in today, sadly, because I've got to crack on because I've got some proper work to do this week, which, as you know, helps fund the channel. So a quick one, really. I thought what we'll do is we'll come in and we'll do an unboxing and make an announcement in a second, rather than not do something. Sometimes I have to work because, you know, the ad revenue on YouTube doesn't quite pay enough, as I might have mentioned before. So, you know, I'm lucky I have other bits and bobs to do from time to time. So that's what I'm going to do this week. But I thought, you know, well, we have to do something because the YouTube algorithm anyway doesn't like it if you take a week off. I've done it a few times and it does penalise you. You do notice you have to keep feeding it that red meat. This is a bit more like a pound of slightly out of date sausages, but there you go. Just keep it going. So, what the fuck am I talking about? Oh yeah, the announcement. I've finally given in. Lots of people have been asking for merchandise, t-shirts, mugs, stuff, swag. So I thought, fuck it, let's do it. Might earn a few more dollars, help support the channel, obviously, and stop me having to keep doing proper work and also keep it free of sponsorship. So yeah, did anyone notice? I've got some mugs. Hang on, you ready? Ta-da! Guitaristas t-shirt. This is the first one. One of many, perhaps. I don't know. I've got a little site together, and oh, here's the other one. It's just arrived. A patch design, which I thought might, I don't know, to let me know what you think. So I've done a few bits and bobs, and I've got some more stuff coming, and I'll launch the website soon, probably in the next week. So watch out for that. If you subscribe here on YouTube, you'll get a notification because I'll probably send out a community post announcing it. And if you're on the TV channel, I will do a soft launch there a little bit earlier. So the subscribers there, the supporters there, get the benefit of first dibs on the stuff because there's only well, I mean, I can knock out as much as you want to buy, I suppose, but I've only got so much stock. So if you're not signed up to the TV channel, maybe now is the opportunity. That's the address, okay? And there will be discount codes on there as well as an extra bonus, okay? So that's the TV channel. The address for the merchandise is theguitaristas.com. It's not live yet, not now when I'm filming this, and not for a few days after this film drops, but it will be. So you can check it out. You'll see if it's live or not. So go there, maybe buy a mug, maybe buy a t-shirt. There'll be a couple of mugs and a couple of t-shirts and stuff. So, you know, and if you do, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Wherever you support it, and even if you don't, just by watching this is all you need, really, because that's the most important thing. Of course, people watch here on YouTube, and if you keep doing that, I'll keep making the videos, and I might knock out a few mugs. There you go. That's it. That's it for this week. Thanks again for watching, and come back next week and see what we're up to. There might be a review of one, probably a review of one of these. Not sure which one first. Come back and find out. Same time, same place. I'll see you then, I hope. I look forward to it. Cheers for now. Ta-da.